What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to the Chicago Bears Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on the channel. We are back with the beginning of the playoffs here. In the last episode, if you did miss it, we played the last game of the regular season, Week 17, against the Oakland Raiders. And we absolutely mugged them 42-0. In that game, Daxton Hill had a very good game coming off the bench as a backup safety. Trevor Lawrence had a good game. Randy Moss had a really good game. And most importantly, we got to see Justin Fields throw a pass for this Bears team for the first time in this series, and he did not disappoint. He had like 35, maybe 50 yards or something around there. And he had a touchdown, and he went 100% completion percentage. So Justin Fields impressed. He showed glimpses of what he could be, and this could be a very good sign for the future. So we'll have to look forward to Justin Fields in the future. But right now, we are in the here and now with Trevor Lawrence, another young quarterback from the same draft class as Justin Fields. So we already made the switch to Trevor Lawrence from Justin Herbert, so we can't just go from Trevor Lawrence to Justin Fields. That would just be unnatural, and that wouldn't be fair to Trevor Lawrence. So we are going to stick with Lawrence for the foreseeable future until he starts to show signs that he can't do it anymore. But right now, he's showing signs that he can. And he's led us to a perfect season, and he's led us to the divisional round of the playoffs against the Redskins. It's a rematch of the divisional round last year. If you remember last season, we played the Redskins, and we absolutely crushed them. So let's get straight into the divisional round of the playoffs against the Washington Redskins. If you guys are super excited for this video, remember to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and turn on the subscription button as well, because you want to hit all three. You want to complete the Trinity, because that is the key factor in joining my family. You want to hit all three so you can show your support. You want to join the family. Who doesn't want to join the Juice Club? I mean, that's the thing to do. You want to join my family. You want to subscribe. You want to support. Or you can do whatever you want. It's all up to you. But what's not up to you is the start of this game. It's up to me, and we're going to start it. That's what I say. We're kicking off to start the division round of the playoffs. We have home field advantage, obviously, throughout the entire playoffs until we get to the Super Bowl, because we had the best record. We were undefeated, as we always have been. Well, we've lost a couple of games in this series, but we have always had home field advantage throughout the 5 seasons. And it's always worked out for us because we have 4 straight Super Bowl appearances. We are 3-1 in Super Bowls in this franchise. And for the first play from scrimmage from Brett Favre, he throws a dime to Travis Kelce, who takes it up to the 46-yard line. A 29-yard catch and run for Travis Kelce. Brett Favre in the shotgun, snaps the ball, throws one back to Travis Kelce. They go back to Kelce again for the second time. And this time he only gets a yard on it. We were ready for them to throw it to Kelce this time. Last episode, the Bears defense really balled out. Can they do that again here, this time in the playoffs, when it matters the most? They hand it off to Saquon Barkley. He takes it up for 10 yards to a first down. Fresh set of downs for the Redskins. First down and 10. Fresh set of downs at the 35-yard line. Brett Favre in the shotgun. Hands it off to Saquon. And he gets thrown to the ground by Ray Lewis there on the play. Jay Gruden, surprisingly, they're still their head coach. Did not see that one coming. After 5 seasons, they still kept Jay Gruden at the helm. And Brett Favre on this one throws it out to the sideline for Saquon Barkley, who gets it up 2 yards to the 33-yard line. 3rd down and 8. Brett Favre out of the shotgun again. I don't think he's been under center this entire drive. That's just not how Brett Favre plays. And this time he fires one in to his backup running back, and he gets the first down. It was kind of a bad throw from Brett Favre there. He kind of floated it ahead of Aaron Jones on that one. But a first down anyway. Saquon gets the ball again, and he fumbles it, but the lineman picks it up. The offensive lineman was there. Austin Blythe picks the ball up on the fumble. Saquon Barkley, a rare fumble from Saquon. But he got bailed out by his offensive lineman. Brett Favre in the shotgun again after the fumble from Saquon. Throws it out to Aaron Jones, but Ray Lewis is there to swallow him up for a loss. Big play from Ray Lewis, the captain on that one. Brett Favre out of the shotgun again. Awaiting the snap. Gets it, drops back a little bit, runs to his left, tries to find an open man. He does find an open man, and it's a touchdown, Redskins. A big drive, opening drive for the Redskins on this one. They just walked all over this Bears defense. 4 minutes gone by, 75 yards on 9 plays, and they score a touchdown to open this game up. Rondale Moore back to receive the kickoff here for the first time in the playoffs. Rondale gets a juke, and he gets up to the 30-yard line, and that's where Trevor Lawrence will take over here. Very impressive last season in the playoffs until it came to the Super Bowl, when he choked it out. How will he respond in the playoffs this season? He fires one down to Calvin Johnson, his favorite target, but there is a flag on the play. Will it be coming back? A face mask on the defense. Give us 15 extra yards on that one. Grant Delpit, the young safety out of LSU, gets called for it. Trevor Lawrence out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Fires one in. And it's picked. Almost picked. I thought it was. But it's just deflected. Trevor Lawrence tries to throw a quick pass, and it doesn't go his way. But he bounces back. Second down and 10 in the shotgun. They bring the house on this one. He fires one quick to Calvin Johnson, and he kind of had to turn, and he affected his route. Trevor Lawrence threw a poor pass that could have been a touchdown if he placed it in the right spot. Trevor Lawrence under center now. Takes the snap. Looks, fires to Calvin Johnson, who gets a couple yards on the catch. A 4-yard gain for Johnson. Second down and goal now. Trevor Lawrence out of the shotgun. Examines the pocket. Sees what he's got. He sees 3 receivers. He snaps the ball. Fires one in. And it's dropped. And it's almost caught by Randy Moss on the deflected pass. Oh, man. Trevor Lawrence now. 2 passes now that's been almost intercepted by this Redskins defense. And Trevor Lawrence looking to take off and run. Trevor Lawrence gets a rushing touchdown in the playoffs. He decided that he's had enough of these deflected passes that have almost been called interceptions. So he just takes it himself and he runs right into the end zone for a touchdown. It's tied up at 7 here. It is tied up at 7 in the playoffs. This is where the big boys come to play. And the kickoff is kneeled down by the Redskins. They will start at the 25-yard line here. Brett Favre out of the shotgun once again. He has not been in the under center this entire game. They hands it off to Saquon Barkley, who gets stuffed for 2 yards against Ray Lewis. Favre out of the shotgun again. He's got a stacked wide receiving. Oh, and that's the end of the first quarter. He does not get the ball snapped before the end of the first quarter. So it's all tied up at 7 with 3 quarters to play. Favre out of the shotgun again. Motions the receiver in. He does a fake handoff to him. Hands it off to Barkley, but Barkley gets caught up on his line and gets brought down. He's brought down by Capehart on the play. Favre out of the shotgun, 3rd down and 7 at the 28-yard line. Favre fires one into Saquon Barkley, but Daxton Hill is there. The the speed to catch up to Barkley and stop him for a fourth down is tremendous by Daxton Hill. I am liking him every single day. I'm liking him more and more. But the Redskins are forced to punt here. Rondale Moore on to return. He breaks off a tackle, slips through, and this is his chance. Rondale Moore breaks away from the punter. No! And he tries to tiptoe. He tries to walk the tightrope on the sidelines, but he just couldn't do it. The punter forces him out of bounds. And we start at the 47-yard line. Trevor Lawrence on the field for his second offensive snaps of the game. And he hands it off to LaDainian Tomlinson, who just bull rushes through a safety. And LaDainian Tomlinson, 18 yards on his first rush of the game. Trevor Lawrence out of the shotgun, fires one in with pressure in his face, and Calvin Johnson's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Trevor Lawrence steps up in the pocket with pressure in his face, fires a rocket into Calvin Johnson on that slant route, and Johnson does the rest. He walks into the end zone for a touchdown, and the Bears are up 7 on the Redskins here. And the kick from Justin Tucker is out of the back of the end zone. The Redskins will start at the 25-yard line here for their third possession here. Brett Favre finally under center. The first time in the game he has been under center. What will he do? He hands it off to Saquon Barkley, who dodges the tackle, the incoming tackle, but Daxton Hill gets to him, the second man to meet him. The one, I think that was a linebacker. I don't know who it was, but he overshot the play by a mile. And Favre under center again, drops back in the pocket. This time he fires, and just out of the reach of Troy Polamalu. What a throw from Brett Favre. He trusted his tight end on that one, and he paid back Brett Favre on that one. Polamalu just out of the reach. Couldn't get it to him. And he hands it off to Barkley on this next play, who gets 2 yards, but he's stuffed. Favre in the shotgun again. Snaps the ball. Stands in the pocket. Fires one. He rifles it to Travis Kelce, who gets the first down. Favre in the shotgun once again. Snaps that ball. First down and 10. Fires one in, and it's a catch from the receiver. Is that Cooper Kupp? I think that might be Cooper Kupp on the catch. What a catch from Cooper. He threw that into triple coverage, and he just got it above Cooper, or above Ray Lewis on that one, and Kupp found his momentum to get up there and catch that football. Favre standing in the pocket, has tons of time. He finds Saquon Barkley, and another fumble from Saquon. Daxton Hill is there to pick the football up. Saquon Barkley with 2 costly fumbles. The first one was saved by his offensive lineman, Austin Blythe. But this time, Daxton Hill was there, just like he always is. And this time, Trevor Lawrence fires one in. Megatron with another catch in the playoffs. He's had a big game here early in this game. Trevor Lawrence out of the shotgun again, no huddle. Fakes the handoff. Fires one as he's hit, and the outlaw Jesse James comes up with a big catch. I got to see that one again. Jesse James. Oh, I got to wait for the play to end. Jesse James with a fantastic catch, jumping over the corner on that one. Let's zoom in here. The fake handoff to LaDainian Tomlinson, who chops. He gives. If LaDainian Tomlinson, that's an underrated play right there. An underrated moment in this play. If LaDainian Tomlinson doesn't do that, if he doesn't slow him down like that, Trevor Lawrence gets hit a lot earlier. And he fires one in. He has just enough time to fire that ball into Jesse James. He goes up and he catches that over top of the line. Is that a linebacker? That is a linebacker. That's Shepard on the coverage. But Jesse James, terrific catch. Look at that catch. And he holds it 2 hands the whole way. Look at that. The concentration on that one is unreal. Great catch from Jesse James. Trevor Lawrence now in the shotgun. Snaps the ball. High snap. Finds LaDainian Tomlinson, who drives his way up for a first down. But LaDainian Tomlinson holding the wrist. Holding his wrist. That is not good. LaDainian Tomlinson is out. James White comes in to relieve him. Trevor Lawrence doesn't matter, though. He finds Jesse James up the field at the 20-yard line. The 19 to be exact. Under a minute to go in the half. The fast-paced Bears offense looking to capitalize on the Redskins' turnover. Motions the tight end. Drops back in the pocket. Runs around a little bit. He fires on the run. Randy Moss takes it into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. Trevor Lawrence proving that he can throw on the run. And the Bears, with this extra point, will go up 2 scores on the Redskins. It's a 2-possession game going into the third quarter. The Bears team look as good as ever. And now it's just a bruised hand for LaDainian Tomlinson. I think I'm going to put James White in just to give LaDainian Tomlinson that little bit of extra time. So he'll have the rest of this. He'll have the start of the second half, even if he's still not ready yet. I don't want him to come back and get re-injured, so I want him to be 100%, or as close to 100% as he can be, because we're going to need him late in this playoff run. The handoff to Saquon Barkley. He gets the edge, and he gets hit out of bounds by Troy Polamalu. Brett Favre in the shotgun once again. 17 seconds to go. First down and 10 at the 38. He snaps the ball. He jogs back in the pocket. He rifles one in. He floats it up, and it's a pick by Daxton Hill. Daxton Hill on the deflection, and he does a Heisman pose. Daxton Hill is impressing me every single time he plays. Brett Favre, I thought it was going to be a rifle, but he floats it instead, and it's deflected, and Daxton Hill is there at the right time once again. He's got a fumble recovery and an interception in this game. I got to see that instant replay. Are you kidding me? Watch this again. Let's zoom in on Brett Favre. He snaps the ball from the shotgun, drops back. He has plenty of time. He decides to throw it. Look at this. This is what he sees right there. Look at that corner right there. There's 3 Bears defenders right there. But where he throws it, there's 2 Bears defenders. And look at Daxton Hill. You see that? That's just something you don't teach. That Daxton Hill leaves his man, because he could have, when he already starts to leave right when Brett Favre throws it. So he could have left when Brett Favre was throwing to Travis Kelce. So that's something you don't teach, is sniffing out the ball. And then look at this. Who's on the coverage? DeAndre Baker's on the coverage. Who else is on the coverage of this ball? Who's over here? It is Eli Apple, and Eli Apple is the man who gets the deflection on the. Look at that. That's just bad play by Eli Apple. He should have easily had that. Look at this. He is all over Cooper Kupp on this catch. He should have had that, but that's just the poor hands of Eli Apple. Just bouncing off like a brick wall. Just hits the wall and bounces off. But then look at Daxton Hill. Never takes his eyes off of the football. Let's get on. How do I get on to Daxton? I want to be on Daxton. Here we go. Let's zoom out a little bit. He never takes his eyes off the football. Once he finds it, look, he looks around, and then he locks on. There it is. He's locked onto the football. He never takes his eyes off of it, and he just happens to be there, and it just falls right into his hands. And then the Heisman pose. The Heisman pose from Daxton Hill. Look at this man. Look at this man. He's out of control with it. The leaping Heisman pose from Daxton Hill. Oh, man. Should we give him the Heisman? Does Daxton Hill deserve a Heisman? Boom. That's a thumbnail right there. Right. Let me see if I can get a thumbnail out of this. That right there. That's a thumbnail. Look at that. That Heisman-esque play from from Daxton Hill, and the Bears have the ball back with 7 seconds left to go, and you know there's only one play that Trevor Lawrence wants to run. A go route for Randy Moss. Just give me some time. Trevor Lawrence launches this one up. Aggressive catch, Randy Moss, and he catches it! Touchdown, Chicago! Trevor Lawrence to Randy Moss is the connection you never want to see again. Opposing teams never want to see again. Look at that. Trevor Lawrence puts that ball where only Randy Moss can catch it. He throws it intentionally short of where the Randy Moss's route was taking him, so that only Moss could go and turn around and find that football. He boxed out a defender and he catches that ball for a touchdown. The Bears are up 28-7 going into the third quarter, getting the ball after scoring, getting an interception, and scoring again. And down to the 30-yard line on the kick return by Rondale Moore. Trevor Lawrence has absolutely quieted the doubters that may have been surrounding him throughout this season. The handoff to LaDainian Tomlinson, who's back from his hand injury that occurred earlier in the game, which is a good sight to see. You never want to see your star running back go down with an injury. This time he hands off to him again, and he gets up 4 more yards to the 38-yard line. 3rd down and 2 now for the Bears. Trevor Lawrence under center. He snaps the ball, fires it in, and it's deflected by the linebacker. 4th down and 2 for the Bears. And you know what we do on the channel? We do not punt the football. Trevor Lawrence has never punted the football. He's never allowed the punter to come onto the field. He snaps the ball. He rifles one in to Randy Moss, who catches it at midfield and takes it up to the 48-yard line. We convert on 4th down. 229 yards and 3 touchdowns in this game for Trevor Lawrence, and it's only the 3rd quarter. Lawrence, fake handoff, play action to LaDainian Tomlinson, and this time he fires one in, and it's picked off by the linebacker for the Redskins. And Lawrence gets in there to tackle him. Shepard gets an interception. And the Redskins are right back in this game. Favre out of the shotgun after the interception by his defense. He hands it out to Barkley. Barkley is thrown down to the ground after gaining 1 on the play. Favre under center now. Not often is Brett Favre under center, but this time he is. He hands it off to Barkley, and Myles Murphy is in the backfield to stop Barkley for a gain of 1. 3rd down and 8 here. Favre back in the shotgun where he wants to be. Barkley to his right. He fires one in to the wide receiver. That's a tight end, I think. I don't know who that is. Who is that? That is, I can't see the back. Ross, it looks like. I don't know who that is. Jay Ross. Whoever it is, he got him a 1st down. A fresh set of downs at the 21-yard line. Favre with a quick play to his receiver, and Troy Polamalu in there. Another 1st down. Brett Favre under center this time. At the 11-yard line. 2:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter. He hands out to Barkley. Barkley gets away from 2 defenders, 2 Bears players, and he drives his way up for a gain of 3 on that one. That could have been a loss, but he turns it into a 3-yard gain. Good job from Saquon Barkley. And the play from Brett Favre to Travis Kelce gets a yard on it. The little undercut slant route from Travis Kelce. Favre stands in the pocket, has tons of time. He runs back a little bit. He still has tons of time left. Myles Murphy affects the play, and Brett Favre just throws it away. Great coverage from everybody in the secondary for the Chicago Bears, not letting Brett Favre find an opening. Holding them to a field goal here. It is now 28-10 with 1:20 left to go.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave
The kickoff from the Raiders now. Or the kickoff from the Redskins, not the Raiders. Rondale Moore gets it. Takes it up to the field, He breaks a couple of tackles, gets to the 31. I thought he might have had a chance when he broke those 2 tackles, but it slowed him down just enough. Trevor Lawrence under center after throwing that interception. How will he respond? He fires one into the outlaw Jesse James, who takes it up to the 46-yard line. Lawrence with the snap after the nice play to Jesse James, and that was a poor decision on the play from Trevor Lawrence. 2nd down and 10 now. The handoff to LaDainian Tomlinson, stuffed in the backfield with a loss of 1. 3rd down and 11. Lawrence in the shotgun fires one into Randy Moss, who takes it up but does not get the first down. He's a little short. He is 2 yards short of the first down on the play. Lawrence in the shotgun. He fires it into Jesse James, who had open coverage. He had nobody blocking him on that one. Busted coverage for the Washington Redskins secondary, and Jesse James gets a first down. 4 catches for 74 yards for the Outlaw. And Trevor Lawrence now, the start of the 4th quarter, in the shotgun, hands it off to LaDainian Tomlinson, who gets some space, jukes a defender, and gets up to the 14-yard line. A big first down run for LaDainian Tomlinson. Now Lawrence in the backfield again. Same play. LT up again. This time he gets about 8 or 7 yards on the play. Lawrence back to the well again. Third time he runs the play. This time it's a first down and a touchdown for LaDainian Tomlinson. And the Bears just pile on to the score. Justin Tucker on for the PAT. It is up and it is through. Right down the middle. Dead center. 35-10. Chicago leads late in this game. The kickoff from Tucker. It is in the end zone, and it's going to be kneeled down by the Redskins. They will start at the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley has struggled in this game, especially in the second half. He's got 2 fumbles. One was recovered by the defense, by the Bears, and Brett Favre drops back, but it's picked off by Sean Taylor. He undercuts the route. He stays in bounds. He stops on a defender, and he's going to take it to the house. Sean Taylor, Mr. 21, with a pick 6 to ice this ball game. Sean Taylor ices this ball game. How does he stay in bounds on that one? No one will know. He gets up, he takes it to the house, he jukes a defender, he jukes an offensive lineman, and he takes it to the end zone for 6. Justin Tucker on for the PAT, knocks it through right down the center, 42-10, and this game is over. The Bears are going to be going to the NFC Championship game for the 5th straight season. Tucker with the kickoff in the back of the end zone again. This time he'll take it out. They're getting desperate now. He breaks a defender, he breaks off a tackle, and he gets down to the 33-yard line. Justin Lane was in there to bring him down. How will Brett Favre respond after that interception? Pick 6 last drive. Sean Taylor undercut that route. He fires one this time to his tight end, and it's a big hit from Sean Taylor. Brett Favre in the shotgun again. Barkley to his left. He motions him out of the pocket. Favre all by himself now. Snaps the ball. Fires one in to his fullback. Is that his fullback? Who is that? Was that a tight end? I don't know, but he caught a ball. Barkley to his right now in the shotgun. Daxton Hill on the pressure. And Saquon Barkley gets stopped for a loss of 1 on the play. He got stuck behind his offensive lineman, and Capehart was there to make the tackle. Miles Murphy on the pressure. Favre drops back in the pocket, hit by Capehart, and he finds Cooper Kupp on the play. The 43-yard line of the Bears. 3rd down and 5. Favre in the shotgun, Barkley to his left. Favre snaps the ball, drops back in the pocket, runs to his right, rifles it into Travis Kelce, who does he get the first down? Did they give him forward progress? They do give him forward progress. Travis Kelce just barely gets the first down before the Bears defender was there to stop him. 1st down and 10, new fresh set of downs at the 38-yard line. Favre snaps the ball from the shotgun, fires it in to Aaron Jones for a 5-yard catch. And that is going to be the 2-minute warning unless they snap the ball here. No, they do not get the ball off before the 2-minute warning. 42-10 with 2 minutes left to go in this game. A trip to the NFC Championship on the line. Favre in the shotgun, Barkley to his right, snaps the ball, steps in the pocket, fires to Travis Kelce, who dodges the tackle and brought down by Isaiah Pryor. Favre with the no huddle, in the shotgun again. Barkley to his right, motions him out, steps back in the pocket, fires it to his receiver, and Brett Favre is making something out of this drive now. They are going up the field. Under a minute 30 left to go. Favre in the shotgun, Barkley to his left. Motions Barkley out of the pocket. He's all by himself. Lone pocket. Favre snaps the ball. Drops back. Fires one in to Cooper Kupp, who takes it into the end zone for a Redskins touchdown. Cooper Kupp gets his first touchdown of the game here. And with the extra point, they will be down 42-17 here, with a little over a minute to go in the game. You got to think onside kick. They're desperate. This is a chance to go to the NFC Championship game. They do not go for the onside kick. Rondale Moore not going to take it back. He lets it fall into the end zone. We'll start at the 25-yard line. 1:08 to go. It's time for Trevor Lawrence just to ice this game with a couple of run plays. Make them use all their timeouts. They got all 3 of them. And LaDainian Tomlinson stopped for a loss of 3 on the run. The accelerated clock is running. 48 seconds left to go. Second down and 13. Lawrence with the snap under center. Hands off to LaDainian Tomlinson. Takes it up for a first down. Big run for LT. No timeouts for the Washington Redskins. They realize that this game is over. The accelerated clock is working. 23 seconds left to go. Lawrence under center. Both he and Tomlinson are in the zone. He hands it off to Tomlinson, who gets it up to the 40-yard line. 15 seconds left to go. This game is over. 2-1. And the Bears, for the 5th straight season, will go to the NFC Championship game. What a historical run this team has been on for 5 straight seasons. They will host, Soldier Field will host an NFC Championship game for the 5th straight year. Now we just got to find out who we are going to play in the NFC title game. Who will be our opponent? It will be the Carolina Panthers. Wow, we haven't seen them for a couple of seasons, and now they make a return. We will play the Panthers in the NFC title game in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and hit the subscription button. Do all 3, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!